Okay, this is part 2 to turn back now. This has everything to do with Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and the Moon, and the Sun. Mercury rules Virgo, mutable Earth. Venus rules Taurus, which is fixed Earth. Saturn rules Capricorn, which is cardinal Earth. If you've got your Moon in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, your Sun in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or one of these 3 planets in your chart affecting the Earth signs. They can be in each other's signs. Now, when I Yahoo searched Mercury, Venus, Saturn, that's what I put in, and this is what popped up. Now, this brings a whole new outlook to the game. It only happens once in 2,737 years. Saturn, Venus, Mercury. Isn't that interesting? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I'm telling you, I'm seeing these patterns pop up. There's your Saturn, Venus, Mercury line up there. And it's hard. I can see now why they locked the box and hid the charts, and they don't want you people to know who you are. Especially you people born with Pluto. Let's throw Pluto in there as well, in one of these Earth signs, because he is the big game changer. He's the ferryman. He takes you from one side of the river to the other, and he goes back and forth and back and forth, right? You dump a load off, you pick a load up and take them back to the other side. Common denominators among the people's charts that I'm doing, and generally the people that sub to my channel, and I've had 4 for you new subs. This is my 4th channel, and it don't take them long to go down, so feel free to download any video you see prevalent to you, because they could disappear at any time. They have. Thankfully, Inside 33 has been gracious enough to archive most of my work, and a lot of it you can find in Russia that has been subtitled or dubbed over. And feel free to take what you like. Common denominators among you people. I'm just going to throw out some words here. Black sheep of your families. You don't fit in anywhere. You don't seem to belong. You don't know why you're here or what your purpose is. And all of this is hard to understand, especially when they've locked the box, and you people that are Aquarius find out you're Capricorns. You people that are Libras find out you're Virgos. And this has everything to do with you, because what's going down on this planet since the early 60s, probably before that, but they initiated it back then as a major move in the Earth signs. And it's Earth magic, and it has a lot to do with the moon, the houses of the mansions of the moon, and these 4 planets. Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and Pluto. Childhood abuse, neglect, abandonment, orphans, good-hearted people that don't understand why the world treats them the way they do. And it can lead to a point of depression, self-pity. Some of you even have got to points in your life that you just want to fucking give up, because you don't know, you don't understand. And I'm seeing this repeated over and over again, even if I don't do your charts. The comments you make to me speak volumes. But the pattern when I do these charts, it's starting to emerge clearly with these same issues. Most of you are female that are coming forward. You have powerful charts, but because of the events in your life, you have been disempowered. You've been lied to about what sign you actually are, and you try to fit into somewhere you don't belong. That's another one. You feel like you don't belong here. What am I doing here? And this same pattern keeps coming out. This same group of people, I don't give a damn what year you were born or what sign you were born in, these are the common denominators I'm seeing. So if you feel like you fall into this category, maybe you do need to step up. Now, I'm going to break down and do this 2020 chart again. Give me a couple of days because I want to get my notes together and make sure I can fit as much as I can into that 15 minutes to prove my point to you here. But I've done the 9/11 ritual and showed you the moon in Taurus. I've done the 2016 ritual and showed you the moon in Ophiuchus. And I had no idea when they did that they were fixing to slam Ophiuchus on us. But now it makes sense because they had a choice. They could either raise Orion up or bring Ophiuchus down. They're showing us a circle with it broken. The circle's not complete. It swishes around, but it doesn't complete. And everybody's screaming Ouroboros. I'm seeing actually the opposite. They broke the circle. It's like the pentagram in Washington. It's a 5-pointed star pentagram laid over the city, but there's a leg missing. There's one little line on one edge of the star that's open. That's the same thing as an open circle. And in magic, when that happens, it's for one of two things. It's a door, and something is either leaving out of that circle or they're bringing something in that circle. That circle is the zodiac. It's quite clear to me now. They broke the circle so they could bring Ophiuchus in. And I'm not seeing it as a good thing at all now. The more I look at this, and then I find out, okay, everything's broken down into 12. You have 4 earth signs, 4 water signs, 4 fire signs, and 4 air signs. So what is Ophiuchus? And then I find out ether. Oh, it's the sign of the spirit. I'm sorry, air runs that sign. So this is a different kind of ether. So this is not good. This is not good what they're doing. They're ripping off half of Sagittarius, a fire sign, half of Scorpio, which is a water sign, and they're bringing in an ether sign to divide the two. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you, but it's starting to make more sense to me, and especially when I done this Mercury, Venus, Saturn, these 3 planets that rule the Earth, cardinal, fixed, immutable, and then the pyramids pop up with Venus, Mercury, and Saturn over the pyramids in Giza, when we've always been told it represents Orion's belt. If this was Orion's belt, this would be the star called the belt. This would be the star called the string of pearls, and this would be the star called the zone. Got to be in the zone, right? And wow, I had no idea. I had no idea. So now it even makes more sense, because you have Saturn over the Great Pyramid. He's the biggest. Mercury will be over the smallest, and the other pyramid belongs to Venus. And this pyramid measures the Earth. So Saturn over the Great Pyramid is Capricorn, cardinal Earth, measures the Earth, communications of the Earth, Venus, the heart of the Earth. Oh my goodness, it's all starting to make sense to me now. So once again, if anything I've said to you hits home with you, and you feel like you need your chart done, I'm telling you, what we have is a 2,000-year-old calendar. If you're an Aquarius, you're more than likely a Capricorn. If you're a Libra, you're more than likely a Virgo. And the pattern goes on. So, yeah, we need to get this done. I can see now that this is the work I need to be doing. From here on out, period, this is the work I need to be doing. I will still do my other videos, but for now, until I feel like the Spirit will give me a break, I'm going to continue to do this, because it's more than patterns emerging now. It's bigger than I could ever have imagined. And here's the funny thing about these 3 pyramids. there's one missing. And we've been told about it for years. I read about it in old alchemy books, and it was one sitting off to the side, and it was a little black pyramid. They called it the Black Pyramid, and on Google Earth you can still see the stamp on the ground where they took it away. Okay? That pyramid belongs to Pluto. And I'm positive of that now, because it was so tiny, and it was so black, and some people thought that it was the cap off the Great Pyramid. Well, we've gone through the Mandela effect, and this pyramid now has a cap on it. After Mandela effect, I don't give a damn what picture you look at. It's hard to find one that shows you the pyramid with the cap gone. But that cap is not the cap that's supposed to be there. It's called the Bin Bin stone. A capstone is called the Bin Bin stone, and that means the son of the sun, as in S-U-N, S-O-N, the son of the sun. Now, it was assumed, I assumed, that that black pyramid that was removed was the capstone that went on this Great Pyramid. But now I'm starting to understand, no, that was Pluto. That was Pluto's pyramid. So this is getting crazier by the minute, but we're going to try to make some sense out of it. And more truth is being revealed, and I am getting the picture now, which helps me to see what we're really facing in 2020. And it is bigger than I could have imagined. All right, people. If you feel like this affects you in any way, or you're hearing what I'm telling you, if the Spirit is talking to you, step forward and let's get these charts done. Because you're not here for no reason. You just don't show up on my channel because I don't advertise. I don't tag my videos. I'm not looking for subs. No, I totally let this channel be natural in as many ways as possible, because I want Spirit to have control over it. And the good Spirit, not the bad one, even though bad ones do show up on my channel. And you will know them by their words and their actions, which is their fruit. And sometimes it's the lack of their words and just their actions. But nonetheless, they don't matter. They don't matter. What does matter is, why the hell are you on my channel to begin with? Right? Why do you sub to me? It's not like I have thousands of subs. I've had channels that were popping 250,000 views and over 2,000 subs just in a few months. And then boom, it's gone. But I'm going to continue this fight, because it has been a fight. It's not been easy. Again, for those of you who want to keep it private, and I've done several of these videos that you don't want your information out there, so they are privatized and nobody will get the link but you. But I do get to see that information, and I'm able to incorporate it in the other videos I'm doing, and I'm seeing these patterns of these earth signs, these earth ruling planets, and big dates coming up. Big dates for these earth signs. All right, people. Do what the Spirit moves you to do. None of us can do any more than that.